Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Stone and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of the Manager of Legends Journeyman save with me, Matthew, and our manager, Neil Brannan. Now before we get into the episode, why don't you give this video a like, subscribe to the channel as well, hit the bell as well as doing that, and so you never miss an upload. Check out all my socials down in the description below. And after you've done this, go check out the last video that should, if all my schedule's correct, should have gone out yesterday, which was a Build a Nation save. It's the first time I'm doing that sort of thing. It's going to be with Sweden. It was going to start with FC Rosengård, but then I thought, I'm going to make it more interesting for myself, so I can actually stick around. So we went unemployed, we joined random team in BK Olympic, and now the aim is to get them to the best team in Sweden, and then we move clubs to another club and then build it all up again. That's how it's going. It's a Journeyman, Build a Nation, Road to Glory. Ambitious, but it's just like Tactical Masterclass, which you can also go check out after this, which is Road to Glory, Journeyman and tactic testing. So yeah, we are on the 4th of February, so transfers have happened and it's not been that good. So if I go to transfers that happened in January, we loaned out Valencia. Marcio Wongal was sold to FC Porto. I think he was one of the players we brought in when he had half a season left. No, I don't think we did. I just know he's signed and he's then been sold to Porto. We sold Angel Varela. He was a youngster who could have got really good, but Direct Football decided to sell him. Loaned out some more players, and David Almeida left. One of my favourite players. Him and Jude Bellingham are literally my favourite players in the Real Madrid side. And we've sold him at a loss. Sure, it could rise to £61 million, and then it'll be a £2 million increase on what we bought him in from Antwerp. But it's just not good enough. He's such a good player. I know he didn't play many games this season so far, but he had his best average rating, and he was starting to get into the team again. And then January came and Borussia Dortmund put in an offer and he's gone and joined them. And Romain Mercier was another player sold, this time for 10 million, rising to 12, and that's quite a healthy profit after we got in from Marseille's second side, where he played a couple of games in the second team and third team in the first season at Real Madrid, and then past 2 seasons he's been like a fringe player. He'd only just come into the side and scored 2 goals in his first game of the season, and then he started the next game, and then the next game after that Porter came in and he was gone. So yeah, a bit sad that a player of his quality is gone and his potential. Then more players were loaned out. Quickly looking at Real Madrid C, Fernando Pena was also sold. He came in out of our academy. He was on loan to a few sides, played quite well in the Real Madrid C. Not really well, average rating, but you know what I mean. He played a lot. And Roma came in 3.1 million, rising to 4.3. So we've cashed in on him, and I'm probably happy with that one. That's the only transfer I'm actually happy with actually letting go. And then we only brought in 2 more players, so we sold Almeida, we sold Romain Mercier, who were 2 main starting players. As well as, if you think about it, we sold Vicente Hernando, we sold Ruben. Oh yeah, Vicente Hernando left at the end of I forgot to say Vicente Hernando left after our transfer window had ended, and the one in Croatia was obviously still going on, so Dynamo paid 4.1 million versus 5 million, but same again, first team player being let go. So we've sold a load of first team players this season and replaced all of them with just 2 people. First, Juan Ortiz for £35 million. He is a right back, left back. I don't think we really need a right back or a left back, but he's coming to the side squad player. I think he's yet to make an appearance, or he's made one appearance, and I think it's not a good deal. I don't think he's going to play, so he's going to be unhappy. And so Froud has joined us as our regular starter right back, and again another player. I don't know if it's got an optional feature for 36 million, but he's just not going to play for us. And yeah, he has yet to play a game for us. Just a waste of space, really. And because of this lack of transfers, I did say last episode that if the transfer window in January was just as bad as the one in summer, I will be leaving Real Madrid at the end of the season. And sure, we got 2 players in, but it was only because it was deadline day, and the whole dynamic transfer deadline day thing actually made him the director of football by people, and even then only one of them was a permanent transfer, the other's a loanee with a over the price loan fee and optional future fee and all that if we actually decide to hit it. But yeah, next season, whether we win the Champions League or not, the only thing we haven't won is the Champions League. Whether we don't win it or not, I'm leaving to another club. So that is the aim. This game here, this episode here, next episode, and then off to somewhere else. Hopefully back to England, maybe try and win the Premier League finally. It depends on all the clubs coming our way. I wouldn't also mind to give Italy a try, but we'll have to figure it out. In the end, I'm not bothered if I have to go to a smaller club, like a 4-star, even though Real Madrid 4.5-star. I wouldn't mind going to a top tier club as long as they're at least 3.5-star or higher. So yeah, we'll have to figure it out. But results since last time. So I think you were here for the Real Sociedad game last time, which we won 2-0 away from home. Then it was a transfer for deadline day. Then we played Real Vallecano and won 3-1. Then the day after we sold Vicente Hernando to Dynamo, we then played them. But of course, because the Champions League squad registration had ended by that time, he couldn't be registered, so he didn't play against us. But we did win that 3-0. Eibar we won 4-1. Feyenoord we won 3-0. Osasuna we won 5-2. Real Valladolid we won 3-0. Cadiz we won 7-1. PSG we drew 3-3, and then we lost 1-0 to Granada. Sevilla we won 4-0. FC Porto we won 3-0. Atletico we lost 2-1. Barcelona we drew 1-1. Bayern we drew 1-1. And Real Oviedo we drew 2-2. In Tenerife we won 2-0. Alaves we won 4-0. Lost to Villarreal in Champions League phase 1-0, but then played them immediately after at home and beat them 5-0 in the league. So a bit weird that we couldn't win away from home in a Champions League when we could in La Liga. I nearly said Premier League, lad. Celta we won 4-1. Real Betis we won 3-0. Villarreal we played in Supercopa semi-final, won 2-1 away at a neutral stadium at Camp Nou. Barcelona we won in Supercopa final 1-0. Espanyol we won 2-1 in La Liga. And in the Copa del Rey third round we beat Nexar. Quite a hard game really, and only won it 3-2. Copenhagen we won 6-0 I mean. And Mallorca we won 2-0. Juventus we won 2-0. And recently we just played the Athletic Club Bilbao and won that 3-2. So in the league we're currently second, 3 points away from Barcelona, who have a better goal difference, better points. So we're hoping the next game we play against Barcelona we win that, so at least we'll have better head-to-head, because the last head-to-head game, the home game or the away game originally, was a draw. So we need to win the next game, hopefully finish on the same points. We'll win the league because of head-to-head, because that's how it goes in La Liga EA Sports. Champions League we ended up finishing third at Q3 qualification, 5 points off top Chelsea, were undefeated. Man U were also undefeated, and yes, some of the other teams that qualified were the only team in the whole of Spain to qualify in the top 8. The other 3 all finished in, and the other qualified but have to play another round. But yeah, we're only playing 1 game today. Fortunate, I know. But I know I've just said go check out that Build a Nation. I've yet to record the Build a Nation. I'm recording it next. So I want to get this done as quick as possible so I can do that. So it's just going to be 1 game today. Team going in this is Angel Valverde, who is playing because Ballstrom's got himself injured. He is out for at least 4 weeks more with a broken wrist. He's already been out a couple of weeks already, or 3 weeks, and he's already had another injury beforehand, so Valverde's had to play 2 games off the bench. So yeah, Ballstrom's a bit of an injury-prone goalkeeper. So good job I had the goalkeeper on the bench, otherwise we would have been screwed, probably wouldn't be anywhere near Barcelona. Thorpe and Wilkin is our right back. We've got Alaves and De La Cruz as our 2 centre backs, and De Harwood as our left back. Valentino Alaba, who is a youngster, he's had to be called up to the main side. He's not done too decently in the ratings in Castilla, but he's played the most games, and past couple of seasons he didn't do too bad with the assists, and he hasn't done too bad with the assists this season as well with Castilla's side. So I called him up. Hopefully he'll do good and maybe get higher than a 2-star. Then we have João Neves as the other DM, Jude Bellingham as his now properly cemented AMR slot position. I always say slot, I mean position every time I say that. I don't know why I always say it. Luis Guilherme as our AMC, who is unhappy over game time. To be honest, I think he's playing enough for his quality compared to the other players we've got in the side in these positions. So yeah, I don't understand that. Zangalo Dahl is our left winger, who has been transfer listed by request. Mapondo is our striker. He wants to go out on loan for game time. Bill West also wants to leave because he wants to get into the national team. But we've got a grayed out goalkeeper in the bench called Moises Ramos. Then Saul Farad is our subs bench alongside Miguel Gomez. For Westwood, Fernando Smith, Facundo Biglia, David Mussi, Jonathan Verscharen, Zaire Emery, who's been quite poor lately, so he hasn't been playing much, Juan Ortiz and Diego Busto. Might actually just now that I've noticed it, maybe swap David Mussi because he's quite tired for Juan Diego Bueno Preto, who is another player we've had to call up to the main side. Because he wasn't playing enough. Because we haven't got enough players, and we've sold too many players and all that stuff, so yeah. But let's just get into this game. Hopefully we will win it against Numancia, and hopefully Barcelona will lose and we can get first place in the league. Saying that, I just realised it's Copa del Rey, so we won't be able to get ahead of Barcelona. We're going to have Barcelona losing the Copa del Rey, so we can get better opposition, easy opposition to face. But yeah, it's a highlight with De La Cruz on the ball, gives it to Harwood, to Dahl, and his pass is really poor, and it goes straight into the hands of Garcia, the goalkeeper for Numancia. Kicks it long and it's headed away by Alves, picked up by Bellingham, but his pass is poor, but Alves intercepts it or tackles it and does good. And it's now where Dahl cross it in. It does, and Jude Bellingham. No, it's not Jude Bellingham, it's Luis Guilherme. And Luis Guilherme scores, and it's 1-0 Real Madrid. So it's 1-0, Real Madrid are winning, but we've not been good enough, and I'm going to say far from pleased, because we should be beating this team. Numancia are, if I look, the 3rd tier side of all things. So we really should be winning against these guys quite easily, in all honesty, but we're really struggling, like we did against the first team we played in Copa del Rey this season, who were a 4th tier side, I think. As, oh, that's a mistake by Harwood, and now it can break. Oh no, France score. Numancia equalise, and that is quite awful. Bad mistake by Harwood, he just misjudged the ball, and because of that, Numancia have equalised. Goalkeeper could have done better as well, to be fair. 56th minute, Guilherme's injured, so he's going to have to be taken off, probably for Biglia or Gomez. Probably Gomez. Mapondo has been awful, so Westbrook can come on for him even if he is complacent. And we'll leave it like that for now. 63rd minute, we'll make another couple of changes. Jean-Neves not having a good game, so probably Zaire-Emery. And I reckon Dahl could be taken off for Biglia, and maybe switch Biglia around. Oh, not like that. Maybe switch Biglia around with Bellingham. So Biglia go on the right wing and Bellingham will go on the left. And we'll leave it like that for now. I'd like to take Bellingham off, but he's just so good that we need him in the main team all the time. Like, he can never be substituted unless he's super tired, which he is getting to that end. As 72nd minute, we'll make our last sub. I reckon it's going to have to be Wilkin. Probably for Juan Ortiz. And do it like that for now. And that'll be the end of our subs, unless we get another one in extra time. If it does end up getting to that end. Crossed in, headed on target by De La Cruz, but comes to nothing, I think. Highlight is still going on though, headed long for one of our defenders, and it's now with Ortiz. Back to Biglia. Seems to be good since he's come on. And it's goal. And Howard scores. So after his mistake, he's rectified it and scored. And hopefully that is us sealing this win late on. But boy, do Numancia deserve credit. As yeah, we win 2-1 in the end. But I'm going to thrash my arms to say, well, that was not a performance that deserved to be praised. Because it was not good enough. Was not good enough. I don't know why we struggled so much in the Copa del Rey this season. But if we look to the past game in the Copa del Rey, was against Necaxa, and they're 4th tier side, and we only beat them for 3-2. Sure, we were 3-0 up, or 3-1 up halfway through the second half, and then they scored a consolation late on, but it's not a nice look on the screen, is it? A 3-2 victory from a 4th tier side against a top tier side like Real Madrid. So I don't understand it. But it's a win anyway, and we qualify for the quarterfinal where we're playing Osasuna. Hopefully we can win that. But you'll have to figure that out for next episode. So if you have enjoyed this short video, give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel as well for more FM24 content, and whether you're a returning viewer or subscriber who's just subscribed, hit the bell for mobile notifications, push notifications, desktop notifications, whatever you say, so you never miss an upload. Check out all my socials down below, and after you watch this, why don't you go watch yesterday's episode, which was a builder nation in Sweden, currently managing BK Olympic in our first season. They were near relegation. Can we survive relegation, and what will we do the next season whether we have been relegated, because the expectations with them is to avoid relegation. With how they look, it's going to be tough, but go check that out. And while you're out after that, go check out the Tactical Masterclass after you watch that. But yeah, I'm Matthew, also SamuraiHex, and see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.